Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Kimbo here, and it's time for an epic unboxing. So we got this package right here. Gonna open it up, and courtesy of Amazon, get that out, and hey, we've got this, man. So, what it is we're actually going back to Geogan Rising with this. It is the epic Bakugan Geogan Rising Ventus Montrapod Haos Insectra Geogan Brawler pack. So, I actually never fully got this pack, believe it or not, you know? Like, picked up Montrapod and picked up Insectra, but never got the actual pack with them in it. I think it's the only one that I think I'm missing from the Geogan Brawler packs. But, yeah, dude, overall looking really, really sick. And I had to go back and just look, too, because somebody, like, commented about it. And I was like, I don't know. I thought I got that one, but I guess I didn't. But it's no big thing, dude. Overall, just looking so sick. And you already know today's a special day because it's the start of Bakugan TCG week, or Bakugan Pro week. So myself, as well as a lot of other Bakutubers, making videos and such relating to Bakugan and the TCG and everything. So stay tuned on their channels. All their channels are going to be linked in the description. You already know, man. Hashtag we want cards. Spin Master, we want the cards big time, man. Because then we can actually use the Geogan and such as well, like with the TCG, because we need the cards in order to use that. Like, so far, it's like all the Geogan only coming with one card. Then if you're lucky and maybe find the Deca for some of them, you can get like a second card. But, you know, it's difficult. Like Secret to the Geogan and the GG sets, like we haven't even seen like the card packs for them. And we don't know if there's any more after them. But, yeah, so, you know, we want cards, Spin Master. We want them big time. And I'm going to say it a lot just because, like, everybody's going to be saying it a lot. We really, really want the TCG. Like, everything else is perfect with the game. It's freaking awesome and just so good. Even going up to Season 4 with the Bakugan, Season 5, same thing. Like, the one hole in the game is the cards, man. The TCG, focusing on that aspect for it. You focus on that aspect, you're going to be making a ton of money. People are going to be getting those cards like hotcakes for real. I know I will. I'll promote wherever the hell you're selling them at for sure. And you know all the other Baku Masters and Bakutubers will do so as well, man. We just want to see things thrive with this game. For sure, because the figures have been absolutely phenomenal. Even up to this point, been absolutely phenomenal. And the main thing is just seeing those cards so we can actually use them with the TCG and show how strong all of them are when it comes to the actual card game with it. So, yeah. But anyways, this is looking like a really solid set. Montrapod looking really, really cool. And, of course, Insectra right there as well. It also comes with Arliss Bakugan, Darkest Bakugan, which I'm pretty sure that's Krakenoid, and then an Aqua's Bakugan, which I'm not too sure what that one is, but yeah, dude. So, anyways, we gotta check out the back. Yeah, it's Krakenoid, Aqua's Ninjaton, and Arliss Behemoth. Yeah, okay. So overall, looking like a really, really solid set. Hopefully, they got some pretty good stats with it. That's my big time hope for this, no doubt. But yeah, Behemoth is looking really sick. I just love Arliss. But you already know. So it comes with all the cards, cards, character cards, Geogan cards, and the gate cards. So yeah, but without further ado, let's get into it. So it's going to be kind of a longer unboxing. You already know a lot of details to go into with all these Bakugan and Geogan. But yeah, set that out to the side. Bob, get you out of there. And just even going back and doing Geogan Rising content. There's a fly buzzing around here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna Thanos you, I swear. Stop it. Flies drive me nuts, man. That's why I got fly strips for like every room in the house. You know, it's a struggle living next to a farm because like you got all the flies and such. That's the only bad thing is like, you know, you got a crap ton of flies. Like there's so many that just show up and I'm just like, bro, like y'all are gonna get Thanos. That's why I got fly strips. Like I ain't about it. Like nuh-uh. Get your bum out of here. But yeah, so get all those cards out there. Holy hell, there's a lot of cards in there. Man, I forgot how many cards came with the Geogan Brawler packs. There were just so many, which isn't a bad thing. They're just so sick. But yeah, at least you know that you're getting a bang for your buck. All right, so there's all the cores. Get that out of there. Now we got to get all the plastic strips as long as I can. Get the strip on my glove to not go wild. All right, so Behemoth right there. Ninjaton. And then Krakenoid. You got darkest watermelon boy. Then Montrapod there. Is there another? There's another one. I see you. You ain't getting by me. I think that's it. I think. Yes, sir. All right. And then now we got to get Insectra out of there. But, and is that the only one? Did you only have one strip? Really? I don't want to force it, but yeah, okay, there was only one strip for you. That's cool. Dope. All right, so set those all to the side. I don't know who I'll get into first actually for this, but yeah. So let's see. We're gonna get into like, let's see, I'll put over all the character cards, and then all these cards right there, and yeah, I'll put the character cards in front. Why not? So we can look at the stats. Actually, no, I'll put the other cards in front. Just trying to sort out through the cards and figure out the way to go about this. And just to show it off, like the roster that we had for Geogan Rising was honestly pretty freaking massive when you think about it. Like, we had a lot of Bakugan that came out with it for each season. Like, there's a lot that dropped for sure. The main thing I hope is that with Legends, like, they have scrapped Bakugan for each season for sure. Like, probably scrap Bakugan, probably even some scrap Geogan and such for this season. Just putting them out there, man. Like, getting them out there in all the different factions. You might as well fill in the holes and gaps with some of the Bakugan that you didn't release before. You know, and re-release them, like actually put them out, and then just give them updated stats to where they can hang with the other Bakugan, and you can make a bunch even with that. You know what I mean? But yeah, but definitely the cards, man. You're sitting on an absolute stockpile of revenue that's like so much untapped, wasted potential. Like, if you get the cards out there in a major way, it will show. I promise you. Like, legit. Spin Master, if you're watching this, if you drop the cards big time, like you actually put the focus on the TCG and everything, and you drop a bunch of cards and your sales don't go through the roof and you're not making a ton off of it, I will crack eggs on my head in a video. Straight up. Being real. That's how confident I am that it would explode. Like, it would absolutely explode because everybody wants shiny cardboard so bad. We love the TCG. We love the game. And the TCG would just make it absolutely solid, dude. Getting those cards in there brings so much balance. But you got bad tricks right there in Darkest, but minus 300, so it's very bad for Pyrus. 500, 300, 0, 400, and 600. So the best being for the Darkest. Not bad for Aquas, but very bad for Pyrus, you know. Then we got bad tricks again, except this time in Haos. But 0, 400, minus 300, 600, 300, and 500. So very good for Haos. Pretty good for Darkest as well. A little bit for Arliss, and decent amount for Aquas. Nothing for Pyrus, and very bad for Ventus, man. Getting that reduction. And then we got Treacherous here in Arliss. So 700, minus 200, 700, minus 200, 700, minus 200. So big time balance with this one. So, you know, Aquas, Haos, Darkest, all very bad. But Arliss, Ventus, and Pyrus getting really good boosts with them. And it shows out that Arliss balance. Just Arliss maintaining the balance over everything, you know, like how the ecosystem is in Destroya, which is awesome to see. But yeah. So now we got to get into the cores. The TCG aspect, you already know. So Flame Fist. +6. So in a damage deck, that's honestly really, really nice. That's a really nice core, you know. Minus 300, minus 1 for that Helix. So that's a nice trap core for sure, like a trap Helix. Minus 500 for that Magic Shield. Another nice trap core. Then we got a regular shield, minus 300. A lot of trap cores with this one. Holy crap, but they're all good. Plus 300, plus 3 for that Helix. Not bad. You know, I'd say the best ones being, well, B power wise, of course, plus 600, but minus 3. But, you know, you get all that B power, but lower damage. I'd say the most balanced one being plus 500, minus 1. Not losing too much damage, but still getting a lot of B power. And then this Helix, plus 500, minus 1. Like I just mentioned, man, it's a really, really solid one. But yeah, so now we've got to get into the Bakugan and the Geogan. So with this, I guess, why not? We'll get into the Geogan first. Switch it up a little bit. So we've got Insectra up in here. Haos Insectra. It looks really, really sick, man. So it's got all the transparent turquoise plastic for the wings, and then you've also got the white paint on the wings as well. Haos faction symbol right there. B power of 1100. All right, so maybe like 3 costs for it, I'm guessing. Maybe 3 costs they'll have it as. And then you got the white right there for the body. The white plastic right there. Turquoise paint as well as the sky blue paint on the center. Same transparent turquoise on the tail part of Insectra. Overall, just a big time design for it. You know, it's got that rectangular prism design like how Talon does. But yeah, dude, overall looking really, really sick. Got some of the sky blue paint as well for the actual face of Insectra and also on the body. But yeah, overall looking so, so dope. Just so cool. All right, and then boom, and boom. Like literally bring it around town and then clip the top part. So yeah, man, there is Haos Insectra in the closed form. Looking really sick. I love the fade of the turquoise plastic, like the transparent turquoise. Also the sky blue paint and also all the white. Looks really, really sick, man. Loving how Insectra looks in Haos. And then next up, we've got Montrapod, long old boy. You know, long old kind of centipede snake boy. Got a big old body, and it's got a cylinder shape with it when, like, you know, you put it together. But, yeah, loving the transparent neon green plastic with it. Got a little bit of, like, the forest green for the paint on the sides right there, you know, for the entire body. The matte green for the tail. A little bit of yellow on the very end part of the tail. And then you could see like kind of the antenna sticking out, the eyes, all the 4 eyes and such, all that with like the yellow kind of lime, like kind of lime green yellow, you know. But overall looking really, really sick. Loving the transparent plastic. The B power is 1500, so maybe like 4 costs for it, 4 or 5 costs. Wouldn't be too surprised, but yeah, you know. Just Geogan are a little weird, like when it comes to their stats. But I mean, it's the big time balance with it because it's like a surprise attack out of nowhere, like an RKO, you know. It's sort of the same thing with like Nanogon, but a different context. So, you know, like the Nanogon comes in and they go based off like the cores that your Bakugan have, you know. But like the Geogan, it's actually they have their own power with them and such and substitute for your Bakugan. But yeah, so the way that you close it up, I did it the wrong way. Oops, I went the wrong way. Got to go this way. So from the tail forwards, all you do is literally roll it forwards. It's so easy to close it. And then just the head part at the end. Yeah, before you close it up. If I can get it. And there we go. So there is Ventus Montrapod in the closed form. Like I said, it's got that cylindrical shape with it, you know, looking like a wheel on an 18-wheeler. But looking so cool. Loving the transparent green plastic with it. Looking so dope. You know, having the regular forest green right there. And then also the bit of yellow with it, making it pop. Overall, looking really, really cool, man. So now we got to get into the Bakugan. So with this, I don't know who to get into first. I guess I'll go off like, I guess just attribute bias, like my favorite attributes. You know, why not? So, like my least favorite to favorite. Not that I have anything against them, but you know, like I love all the different factions for different reasons. But everybody just has their favorites. You know how it goes. But we're gonna start off with Ninjaton and Aquas. Don't mind Aquas, you know. Still a really, really awesome faction. But loving the blue that they use for, you know, more of like the matte blue with the season, you know, just being so used to Evolutions style Bakugan now, you realize just how matte the Bakugan were during Geogan Rising, but they still look so sick because you had their own unique designs plus their paint patterns because this having the orange with it big time in the front and then also on the claws right there, the sky blue on the back. But yeah, overall looking really sick. Ninjaton had a really, really cool design. So yeah, let's see that open in action. And bop, there we go. Rolled forward a little bit, but still looking like an absolute beast, man. So here is Ninjaton in Aquas. Look at all of that sky blue paint for the face, and then also the chest plate. Orange right there. See the arm sticking out. Overall looking really cool. B power 300 with it. So, I mean, if it doesn't have a bonus in any way, if it has the magic shield, it's getting up to like 950. So it might not break 1,000. We got to see if it has a bonus effect with it or anything, but yeah, if not, maybe it'll just have some big time damage with it. Be useful for a damage deck. But yeah, man. So overall, to see that 300, we gotta wait and see just how, you know, how it does with its actual stats. But overall, its design looks really, really cool. Ninjaton looks so, so dope. But yeah, and the way to close it is pretty simple. So those in, those down. This top head part here, you push that up, and then you just push it down all together, and it like locks in here. You know, and there we go. That's how you close it up. So Aquas Ninjaton in the closed ball form, man, looking so sick. Might as well just nah, I'll keep it closed. Why not? I'll do the opening action for all of them at the end. So yeah. Next up, we've got Dragonoid here, Darkest Watermelon Boy. So I love Darkest and Pyrus as well. I just say overall, Arliss is my favorite faction or attribute. I love gold big time, but you know, I love Darkest and Pyrus. Always have a special place in my heart because, like, you know, the original era, they're my 2 favorite attributes, and still even with this, there's still 2 of my favorite attributes. You know, I'd say I'm an R-less brawler with Pirates and Darkest Influence. That's the best way of saying it. But overall, I love Krakenoid's design because, like, having all the tentacles and such that shift out, you know, on the squid or the Kraken. But all the paint they use for it. So having all the darkest black with the purple. Look at the purple fade on the outside, man. With all that paint, it looks absolutely amazing. Looking like a dark watermelon. Looks so cool. And, of course, darkest faction symbol right there. Now we got to see the opening action for it. 3, 2, 1. Hey! And, yo, landed right away. Holy crap. I was not expecting it to, like, land right away on the gate card. But, yeah. But look at all the white on the inside, dude. All the white paint they used on the inside looks so, so sick. And then you got the purple for the face. You got green for the head and such. But, yeah, it looks so, so awesome. Now we got to see what that B power is. Let's say 6 or 5. 500. If it has a helix with it, it could break 1,000, man. And that would be really, really nice, you know. If it has a helix or even has that magic shield. Yeah. Hopefully it's got some pretty good stats with it. You know, because I definitely love to use it because it looks so, so cool, man. Krakenoid looking dope. But, yeah, so pretty simple to close up. You literally just go one leg at a time and go all the way around. Like, bring it around town. Like SpongeBob. Yeah, boom. Get that one in there. Gotta just adjust it a little bit. There we go. There we go. And, of course, just be careful with it. No forcing your Bakugan closed or anything. I think I might have went out of order with them. What is so? It's all good. Just be careful with it, like I said. And there we go. So, probably a certain order you have to do it with Krakenoid just going around. But, you know, don't force it or anything. Just be careful. And, yo, you see the Bakugan ports with it right there? Right on the top? Yeah, man. Yeah. But there is Darkest Krakenoid in the closed ball form. Looking so, so sick, man. I love the design for Krakenoid. Like I said, it looks so cool. And just all the paint application. One thing I loved about Geogan Rising's Darkest is that they added like a bunch of white with it as well. Some of the last Bakugan. It really, really stands out, man. But, yeah. So last but not least, we've got R-less Behemoth here. Looking so, so awesome, man. If I had to go off my favorite color, you know, like I guess favorite tone for R-less that they did throughout the series, I'd say the Geogan Rising looks so, so good. Like, I love the Evolutions one too. Some people don't like it because it's more like a yellow, like a bright yellow kind of vibe with it. But I don't mind it. Just personally, like, this fade with it, it's like that kind of dark gold, but it's enough to where you really see the gold paint pop out big time, and the silver especially, man. Looks so sick. But Behemoth's having all the wings and such. The silver on all the wings, first of all. R-less faction symbol right there. Then you got the gold on the top for, like, the back of the head, and also, like, kind of the shoulder plates for it. Or the arms are looking so cool. And then on the tail as well, having that gold. Just looks so good in the ball form, man. Looking an absolute beast. But now we got to see the opening action for it. 3, 2, 1. And, oh, you didn't want to open. Backspin? Backspin. Are you rolling back? Nope. Bring it around town. All right. And, hey, there we go. So there's Behemoth. Yo, look how sick it looks with the R-less gold. The gold right there on the shoulder plates. You got a little bit of gray for the horn. Looking like an absolute beast. And you got the mouth for it, having all the gray in there as well. Gold on the ears. I'm just looking so sick, man. Looks like a beast. Behemoth's looking like a beast in R-less. Let's see. Where the heck is that B power hiding at, though? That's the big question. We got to see how strong this boy is. Oh, there we go. What the fuck? You gotta be kidding me. I hope it has good stats. Like, it's probably going to have, like, major damage with it, but not that much B power, which makes me sad because this thing looks so cool. I mean, don't mind using it for a damage deck, but, like, also just love seeing the actual, like, you know, B power getting up there and being pretty decent. If it doesn't have that much B power, I hope it has some, like, crazy damage, like 9, 10 damage for sure, so it's usable. Because this thing looks so cool. It looks so, so sick. But, yeah, so the way to close it up, well, look at those arms sticking out, first of all. Like, definitely some Drago vibes with it. They must have got inspired by just Drago's arms sticking out. And also the wings right there. It looks like a beast, man. Looks so, so cool. I love Behemoth's design. But, anyways, let's see here. So, those in, arms in, wings in, and then the head. I forgot to put the head in. We had to put the head in first. Damn it. All right. Well, let's try it again. Head, shoulders, knee. I gotta follow the song. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, man. I say it all the time. But yeah, now just gotta adjust that a little bit. Or, oh, was it the legs that were supposed to go first? Yeah. All right. Well, I did it a little bit out of order. Just, if you do it out of order, just be careful with that, you know. No overforcing or anything. Be careful with your Bakugan. No Bakugan abuse. But, yeah. Anyways, here is Arliss Behemoth in the closed ball form. Looking so sick, man. Looks like an absolute beast. Looks so cool. But, yeah, loving the silver and the gold. Really popping with, like, the Arliss gold they use for Season 3. This is, like, the perfect tone, I'd say, for it. Because it really shows off the gold and the silver paint. Really makes it pop and shine big time. But I'm excited to see how, like, things go with Legends. Like, what tones they're going to use for it. Because they like to switch it up a bit. So, it really stands out. The color pattern for each season really stands out. So, can't wait to see how they do it for Legends. But now, we got to get into the massive pile of cards, dude. So, yeah. So, Montrapod, it's 8 cost. Oh, shoot. 1,520 damage, though. It's got a built-in reroll with it. So, 8 cost for it. It is up there. But that's half a deck's worth of damage. And then you add on top of that, man. Like, yeah, and you put in, like, the double strike with Pyrus. That's a whole deck's worth of damage. So, you can't sleep on it. I know it's high cost for it. But still, that's a lot of damage. No doubt. And then we got I-Beam Blast, 4 cost, plus 7 damage, and Shadow Strike. Dude, it's just so nice seeing, like, cards incorporated with it. Like, with Evolutions, there haven't been any, like, other cards incorporated, which makes me think, like, maybe there was a planned way for the TCG for, like, Evolutions. You know, maybe even a couple, but then with it going on hiatus and such, they decided maybe to scrap it. But if so, at least get the cards out there for up to Season 3, you know. It seems like the game's balancing itself. You know, with how strong the Bakugan are getting and such, them not really needing evolutions or anything. It'll just be cool to see, like, some more cards and other factions, like some other, like, fusion cards and other cards that would make it, like, stronger even for, like, mono deck support. That would be dope, man. But, yeah, I just miss seeing, like, the actual cards, you know, for the TCG in these packs besides just, like, the character cards. So it's nice opening Geogan Rising stuff and seeing that. But, yeah, man. You got Farasco sitting there, and Harperion just going on the attack, man. It's like, nah, you going down, bro. Then we got Shadow Slicer, 2 costs for plus 400, and Scan. So Scan, you look at the top card of your deck. If you like it, you can put it in your hand. Well, no, if you like it, you can leave it there. If you don't like it, you can put it at the bottom of your deck. So, yeah, that's a nice thing about the Scan effect, which is really cool. So, yeah, you can look at the top card. If you like that card, you can leave it on the top of your deck. If you don't like it, you can put it at the bottom. So, yeah. And then we got Razorfin, plus 3 damage, plus 1 Frost Strike. Then Shark Tart is sitting there smacking the hell out of Drago. I think that's Drago. But yeah, getting that big time punch in there. Not playing no games at all, dude. And then Sonic Aura got Crustillion right there, plus 6 damage and Scan. So, you know, same thing. Look at the top card of your deck. If you like it, you can leave it there. If not, put it at the bottom of your deck. Yeah. And 3 cost, and just like that. Hypersonic aura going around it. It's so cool. And then we got Toxic Lasers, plus 800 and plus 2 Frost Strike. And you see right there, man, GG. Yeah, like that's the other way I'm talking about. Like, you know how there's the Secret to the Geogan and the GG sets. Like, those are the two, at least the last 2 ways for the TCG that we got to see. Like, we know Secret to the Geogan. We don't know about the GG set. I'm guessing it's Geoforge something. Maybe Geoforge Guardians. Maybe that's the name because it says GG on it. I think that name would make sense. But, yeah, dude. But I think, yeah, Arachnia looking down, just putting in that work, dude. Yeah. And then we got Insectra here. 5 cost, 1,120. Holy hell. 22 damage. Over a deck's worth of damage, man. Or over a half a deck's worth of damage. You put the double strike in there, like you get some Pyrus in there, that's a deck's worth of damage. But 5 costs, 1,122 in a damage deck. Yeah, Insectra ain't playing. It's going to put in that work in a major way. This is why we got to see the cards so we can actually use, like, the Geogan for sure. I'd love to use this thing, man. And you see right there, GG, like a part of the GG set. We see, like, Secrets of the Geogan and the GG sets. That's probably where we're going to get the Geogan cards. We just got to see those cards, man, for sure. I'd love to use Geogan, but just having 1 copy of the card, I'm not going to want to use it. I usually will use, like, if there's 2 copies of it, then I'll incorporate a Geogan. Some people like using a full play set when it comes to them, you know, but just depends on the Geogan for me and how the deck's set up. But, yeah. So we got Behemoth right here. Yeah, 209. It has the Flame Fist and the Shield. So definitely just going with damage deck approach. I mean, with damage deck approach, you're getting up to 15 damage. Because you see the 6 Flame Fist in there, the plus 6. So you can get up to like 215 damage. So in a damage deck, it'll be really useful. but just not the craziest with, you know, B power. You'll want to use it for full-fledged damage deck. I wish there were cards that were like the lowest B power wins, because that would be really, really wild, dude. That would be insane. Like, it would make it where 100 B power Bakugan would be really wicked, and even Behemoths would be strong under that, having just 200. They didn't have some cards like that with the original era Bakugan, and that would just balance out the game in a major way. But yeah. So, anyways, just flying over, you see like all the different, you know, boats and everything. Just so sick, dude. And you see like the cityscape in the background with the mountains. Behemoth's looking so cool in Aurelus. And then we got Ninjaton, 307 in Aquas, and it's got the double helix with it. So you're talking about getting up to 600. Yeah, 900. All right, so getting up to 904. So not quite breaking 1,000. You could go with the damage deck approach with 303, like the plus 300 plus 3. You'd only have 600 B power, but you'd have 10 damage. So big time damage feels with this as well. You know, not quite breaking 1,000. But yeah, you use it with a damage deck, it could have some big time effects. And we just got to see more cards, because that way, like, you know, we got to see more cards that actually add to like damage decks, you know, like Midas Indius type cards, Dark Rage type cards, you know, that make it where like the highest damage wins. And getting access to those types of cards, because it makes it where like these Bakugan that have high damage with them are big time usable. You just gotta see the cards, man. And overall, that artwork looking sick. Just climbing down a waterfall like a beast. And also Victor Scan. So look at the top card of your deck if you like it. You can leave it there. If not, then put it at the bottom of your deck. And then we've got Krakenoid here. So 501 Magic Shield and Helix. So B power wise is the strongest one out of them. It's getting up to 1,100, so it's breaking 1,000. Also plus 4 damage, so 1,150 and 5 it's getting up to. So it can break 1,000. Has some decent damage with it for sure. Looking like an absolute beast. Looks like it has a big time volcano behind it or something. But yeah, Krakenoid looking so cool in Darkest. Or if you go with the Helix approach, I mean, it would be 1,000, but then it would zero out, or 1,100 and zero out. So having no damage with it. So probably just want to go with the Magic Shield approach with it. But yeah, dude. Overall, B power wise, Krakenoid is definitely the strongest. I mean, Ninjaton and Behemoths both being usable when it comes to their damage. You just got to find the right way of building them up, you know, and utilizing them in a deck profile. That's the main thing. So, yeah. But now we got to get into that opening action for all of them. So we got Montrapod. 3, 2, 1. It's a big boy taking up. Literally, it takes up like the space of 2 gate cards. It's crazy. And then we've got Insectra here, if I can open it up the right way. 3, 2, 1. There we go, man. That's the tail flopped down. Holy crap, it went off screen. But then we got Ninjaton. Bop. Then we've got Krakenoid. Bop. And then we got Behemoths. Come on, man. Oh, come on, Behemoths. You're the one that was the stubborn one out of all of them. Everybody else opened easily. But hey, there we go. That works, dude. So yeah, but overall, they're all looking really sick. Loving their designs. Stat-wise, you know, they could be useful. Like, a lot of stuff in here being useful for damage decks. Krakenoid being useful for, like, a regular B-power deck. Still, like, 1150, not being bad. Like I said, breaking 1,000, I think it makes it where any Bakugan could be used, you know, breaking 1,000. You just gotta have the right cards and such to back them up, and the right setup for it and everything. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this review on this absolutely epic Bakugan Geogan Rising Ventus Montrapod Haos Insectra Geogan Brawler pack. I know a longer unboxing, but you know how it goes with these, man. Going into the details of everything and just putting in that work for sure, man. A lot of content, like a lot of stuff in here, a lot of contents inside of this, you know, pack, and just going into the details with all of it. But yeah, anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content, because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. And like I said, this is the start of basically Bakugan Pro TCG Focus Week. Myself, as well as a bunch of other BakuTubers, are putting out content each day, focusing on the TCG and everything. And you know, let Spin Master know, guys. Like, put in the comments of this video, hashtag we want cards. Put that hashtag. When you go on social media, at Bakugan, at Spin Master, you know, let them know how badly we love the TCG and how badly we want the TCG. Like, this is a perfect example. The Geogan in here are both really awesome and definitely usable. The main thing is just getting the cards out there, because hands down, the Geogan cards are in those card packs, you know, with like Secrets of the Geogan and the GG sets. It'll balance things out to where Geogan will be used that much more. And I'd love to use a bunch of Geogan. I have a lot of Geogan literally just sitting there rotting, waiting to be used, but I only have one card for them, and I'm not going to use a Geogan if there's only one card, you know, because it's one Geogan per battle, you know, you could use per, like, brawl. And it's like, you know, you got to have the right cards, like enough cards to use them. Nobody's going to want to use them if they only have one card in their deck for a Geogan, because the odds of pulling it are like a snowball's chance in hell. So the main way of just being able to use them is getting the cards out there, man. We just want to see the goddamn card packs for sure. Like, we say this out of love, Spin Master. Full love, full support. Everything you've done up to this point when it comes to the game with the figures and everything has been fantastic. The one hole is literally the TCG. All you got to do is just put those cards out there and make it where we can get them. We all want shiny cardboard so bad, and trust me, you will make a lot of money off it. Like I said, if I'm wrong about it and you guys put out all these cards and such, I will crack eggs on my head. But I'm that confident that they would sell like hotcakes in a major, major way. You notice within the first few days of it fully going like completely public that you're putting out the cards that it would happen. For real. But anyways, guys, yeah, I think I said everything I had to. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. So yeah, guys, till next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome and Bakugan Brawl. I'm up out of here.